everyone, this is Illa Lynn, and thanks for stopping by my channel, Everything Spiritual. Today I'm going to do my 12th house astrology readings for the month of August, and I'm going to start with the sign of Leo. Leo's dates are July 23rd through August 22nd. Leos are a fixed sign, which means they're very resistant to change. They love routine, and they prefer stability and security. Leos are also very self-confident. They can be very dynamic, and they're very loyal. So let's see what's going on with Leo for the month of August. All right, regarding your first house, Leo, you're viewed as someone who is able to start over. Here you have the One of Fire, and it's an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. And then we have the Coffin. So you're looked at as someone who's very resilient. You have a great bounce back. You're able to overcome adversity and come out on top. The second house is where your finances are. And when it comes to your finances and material things, you like the finer things in life, Leo, but you're someone who you're very private. So when you go out, let's say if you purchased a $60,000 vehicle, you wouldn't be impressed with riding all over town showing off your vehicle. You would come across as someone who's thankful and grateful for the blessing, but you don't wear it on your sleeve. When it comes to your third house, Leo, it looks like you're able to resolve conflict within your immediate environment, whether it's on the work, whether it's on the job or at home, or even just in your community. You're able to help people realize when they've made a bad choice, and you're able to show them a new beginning or help them get back on track with your words of encouragement. The fourth house is where we have our stability and security emotionally. And you have the Ace of Swords. So when it comes to your fourth house, you have a very solid support system. You have a support system that is very analytical. And as a result, you're able to overcome obstacles. And you've also made a lot of sacrifices. Your family has made a lot of sacrifices to get to where they are right now as far as supporting you emotionally and physically. However you need to be supported, your family is there to support you. The fifth house, Leo, is where you generally have your short-term relationships, flings, affairs. And here we have happy marriage, happily ever after. So some of you all are finished with flings, you're finished with short-term relationships, you're finished with affairs. You're ready to be loyal to your family. In your sixth house, Leo, we have the Eight of Wands, or the Eighth of Fire. So regarding your job, or if you have a community service, you have a lot going on right now, and it's causing stress. You don't feel like you have enough time to complete everything that you have on your plate. So there would be a good time, Leo, to just delegate. Delegate your workload in the workplace. Delegate your workload in your community. Don't try to do it all by yourself. The seventh house is the house of relationships. And in your seventh house, Leo, you have the Nine of Fire. Again, Leo's a fire sign. So you have put in the work, Leo, with regarding your relationship, and you're being told to protect what you've put in the work for, ask your angels for help. Don't give up. And you may be going through some type of spiritual warfare also with your relationship, Leo. But just know that the Stork card is a card of improvement, and your hard work is going to pay off. Your resilience is going to pay off. So stay on your path, Leo, regarding the energy that you're putting into your relationship. All right, Leo, in your 8th house, you have the 6 of Air and the Birds card. So your 8th house is where you have transformation and where you also have behaviors that are outside of the norm. So whatever you were doing, Leo, regarding your family, regarding assets, spending, you are in a position, Leo, where you have, let's say if you had bad spending habits, or you had some type of an addiction or something like that going on in your 8th house. This is showing change, the end of challenging times. Things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place. And then you have the birds clarifying that, which is basically communicating, negotiating partnerships. So you are leaving behind any bad habits, any bad ways or tendencies that you had that were a detriment on your relationship, that were a detriment on your finances. You're letting go of old ways and making room for the new. Your 9th house is where you have expanded consciousness. So this is someone who you have the 2 of Cups. So you really enjoy learning. You could really enjoy your spirituality, your spiritual growth, or your religious beliefs and growth. And you're in a position to communicate, to talk about it. So when it comes to your 9th house, you're someone who's very wise. You may be philosophical. You may be very spiritual. And you're in a position to share that knowledge with others. You share your wisdom, your insight, and it'll be received well. Your 10th house, this is where you have your work or your professional achievements. And some of you all when it comes to your career and your professional achievements, you're working too hard. You're all work and no play. You need to bring things into balance. And then you have the Book card. This is the card of knowledge. So with knowledge and wisdom, you work smarter and not harder. So you're being asked to work smarter. And again, you had in your 6th house, you were taking on, you had too much going on. And then in your 10th house, you've got a lot going on as well. You have the knowledge. The knowledge allows you to work smarter, not harder. So apply what you have learned to make your workload easier. Your 11th house is a house where you hang out with like-minded people. And here we look, you have the 8 of Air. And this is about feeling trapped, a lack of self-confidence, being afraid to take actions. So by you joining groups with like-minded people, it's going to help you build your self-confidence. It's going to help you not be afraid to take action. And it's going to allow you to take a greater responsibility for your life. So continue with the groups and people that you are affiliated with, because they actually do add value to your life. Your 12th house is the house of karma. It's where you have your fears, your insecurities, and also self-defeating behavior. Now, karma can be a good thing. It's basically whatever you put out is what you get back. So in your 12th house, you have the 5 of Fire. And this is about feeling trapped, a lack of self-confidence, being afraid to take action. And it's going to allow you to take a greater responsibility for your life. So continue with the groups and people that you are affiliated with, because they actually do add value to your life. Your 13th house is the house of communication. It's where you have your fears, your insecurities, and also self-defeating behavior. Now, karma can be a good thing. It's basically whatever you put out is what you get back. So in your 12th house, you have the 5 of Fire. And in the past, you've had conflict with others caused by disagreements. And you're being told that everything is going to work out. You have the wishing well. So you're going to have healing. You're going to be able to creatively use your resources so that you can overcome the conflicts. You may have a problem not getting along with people. You may have a problem disagreeing with people. This, with the 5 of fire in your 12th house and it being clarified by the well, that's letting you know that you're in the process of overcoming the disagreements. You're in the process of overcoming arguments. You're going to be able to get along and communicate with others without any drama or negativity. We want to see what the astrology dice have to say. We have Cancer. That looks like the North Node and the number 11. So what you have here with the astrology dice is that some of you all have gone through some very heavy emotions during this month. Maybe you had some problems with friendships, loyalty, and nurturing. Some of the things that you've done in the past are still following you, which means you have not satisfied that karmic debt. Try to address your shadow side or your shortcomings. And then the number 11, it brings you good fortune. It signals that you have friends in your life that are there to help you along your path. You're protected, and you basically just have a renewed hope for this month of August. To receive more spiritual guidance, you can follow me on Instagram at Illalyn. To book a reading, go to www.illalyneverythingspiritual.com. Have a wonderful day, and as always, namaste.